So I started off with my brows already, and I did them off camera using the Precisely My Brow from Benefit like always. And to set our eyes for our base, I'm using this Maybelline concealer like always, and I'm just applying this with my fingers to blend in the product into my eyes. And I'm using the Master Fix powder by Maybelline as well, just to set that. And I never tried this powder, so I really wanted to see how it worked. All shadows are from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm using burnt orange just to be my transition color. And I'm going to buff this in my crease, and I'm going to layer this about 2 to 3 times. So I just fast forwarded to the part where I already layered the shadows. But the really important part is you want to make sure that you use the fluffy side of your brush to really get into those edges, just because you don't run a really harsh line like what I have here. That's why I really want to just keep blending and focusing on it being really a smooth transition. So now I'm taking this red ochre color and I'm applying it with the opposite side of that same brush, and I'm just messily applying this, not in any specific way, just really want to get underneath that transition shade. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same fluffy side of the same brush and just buff that out. And I layered this color about twice, so I went in twice in the same color just because I really wanted a really nice red dark color. And now I'm just taking this Morphe fluffy blending brush and I'm really working that into the two colors just to kind of give them a nice transition. So now with the same concealer that we used in the beginning and this synthetic brush from Crown Brushes, I'm just going to cut my crease. And I really wanted to show you guys how I cut my crease. That's why I didn't fast forward it or anything. So cut creases are kind of tricky, but if you have hooded lids like mine, which I have showed you guys in multiple videos, cut creases are easy if you just kind of look down like what I'm doing right here. And if you like open your eyes kind of big, you go above the fold, it'll make it way easier. And here I'm just doing like a rough draft of where I want my cut crease line to be. So I'm not really applying a lot of product. But then once I get my shape, I do go in with more concealer, as you can see here, and I'm just kind of patting it. I'm not really swiping it. I only swipe in the areas where I want it to be cut a certain way, but for the rest of the area, as you can see here, I'm just kind of patting it and lightly swiping it to get that clean edge cut. But during the front part and the middle part of my eyelid, I do just pat. That way all the concealer just sets in place. And to go on top of that, I'm using Primavera from that same palette and just a flat eyeshadow brush just to pat that eye color on there. And I love to apply eyeshadow when the concealer is kind of tacky. That way your eyeshadow sticks to it better. So that's a little trick for you. And now I'm using this NYX Vivid Brights yellow eyeliner, and I want to do something kind of crazy, not too out of the box, but I just used the yellow to cut my crease again and just kind of line that area where I cut the crease. So even if you mess up, I mean, if you want to do a liner on the crease area where you cut it, it's a really simple trick to clean up those really hard messy lines that you know, if you mess up or anything, or if you bring the eyeshadow too down, then you can clean it up with that. So to line my eyes, I'm using the Tarteist clay paint liner. I don't know why I didn't show it, but I'm using the brush that came with it as well. And I also do this in the tight line just because it's the only liner that doesn't smudge. So now I'm just curling my lashes, and I applied the Queen Bee lashes from KoKo Lashes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!